Let me give y'all a little hypothetical real quick. Let's say, hypothetically, you're driving, and then you hypothetically crash, but not to a bunch of kids sitting in a random forest and the needy crisscross applesauce type beat, but into a box. Now, let me give y'all one more hypothetical. Let's say, hypothetically, you have to make soup pants last. How would you do that? I'm going to give y'all to the end of the video. Then I'm going to give y'all an answer then. Forget about the soup pants right now. Don't forget about it. Think about it to the end of the video. But besides that, speaking of boxes being crashed into, have y'all ever watched Crashbox?
Well, now that we've got your attention, let the games begin.
Crashbox, according to Wikipedia, is an educational children's television series co-created by Iman Harrington and John Watkin for HBO Family that ran from 1989 to 2000 in the United States. I don't know if it's obvious or not, but I wasn't alive in 1999 or 2000, so I was watching reruns.
We're gonna hang out, watch a movie.
That's not going to really matter. But you may ask how I remember the show that I watched when I was around 13, maybe 10. And to that, my good viewer, I rebuttal with this. I have absolutely no idea. Because 10 years ago, I was 13. No, wrong way. Back then, I was 13 and 10. How do I remember? I can't remember what I did earlier today. That's not the only thing I can't remember. I can't remember most of my friends' birthdays. I've been having these friends for 10 plus years since I was watching Crashbox probably. And I don't even remember their birthdays. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. But I somehow remember Crashbox. One day in my environmental science class, I thought about this weird looking show that I watched when I was a kid, and that it was on HBO. So I got two things down: kid show, HBO, and weird. I got three things down. So I did the obvious thing. I went to Google and I searched weird kid show on HBO, and then I went to images. There it was, the outrageously insane game show Crashbox. That's what Google says, not me. And after that, the rest is history. Since I know it's on HBO and I have HBO Max, currently known as Max, I searched it up. I went to go see. Hey, they got Crashbox? They did, right? And I didn't know that they had so much Crashbox, right? So I binged it. I binged all 2 seasons, right? But not just 2 seasons. All 52 episodes in those 2 seasons. But not just 2 seasons and those 52 episodes. All 1,352 minutes. So not just the 2 seasons, 52 episodes, and all 1,352 minutes. I watched all 22.533333333333333 hours, right? So let's go back down the list. So I watched 2 seasons. 2 seasons are 52 episodes. 52 episodes is 1,352 minutes. 1,352 minutes is 22.5333333 hours. So I watched that much. And like Wikipedia said, Crashbox is a kid's educational show. But it's not one of those baby shows, right? This is not no more Wikipedia. This is me. It's not one of those baby kid shows like Sesame Street or like Bubble Guppies. This is different. This is different. It's like the not even the miraculous, because they don't even get real wicked in there. They just turn to, I don't even know about miraculous. I don't even know. But Crashbox is just different. Crashbox should really just be classified as an adult educational show, because even the adults I know, and me, because I'm an adult, can't get every single question right. They get them wrong. They be like, And then I hit them with the answer back. I see. Crashbox has about 18 different games. And around 6 games make it 1 episode that are meant to make your brain do backflips upside down. I want you to think about how you do a backflip upside down. Is that just a front flip? No, it's a backflip upside down. I'm going to name the shows, give you a quick rundown on their premise, and the problem from the show. Now, if the show is more visual orientated, representative, that I can't really tell you a joke from it, I'm gonna show it if I'm not getting copyrighted. Even if I do get copyrighted, as long as they don't give me a copyright strike, I could care less. Right? Eddie Bull. Now, Eddie Bull, he's a zookeeper, and he works at the Walla Walla Washington Zoo in Washington. But every time he about to tell us about what we're gonna do this week, he just so happens to get slurped up into an animal cage and eaten by the animal in said cage. And that's when the true colors of the zoo are shown. They start singing. They start, Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. He's definitely the best of the bunch. Boom, boom, boom. He's simply appetizing, and we all want him for lunch. Yeah, and so we go look at Eddie Bull flowing inside of that the animal's intestines, and he gives us a few hints on like what animal ate him. He gives us a hint like okay, let's describe a beaver to you. Buck teeth, use its fur for a hat, and thick with 2 C's. And you would guess beaver. And then after that, the animal would be like, he would be like, hey guys, we guessed the animal. Now it's time to get out. And you'd be like, yeah, and the animal burps him up, and boom, he's gone. They sing again. Edible, he's edible. He really is incredible, and we all want him for our lunch. Yeah. Okay, right, that's it. Rattlesnake. Now this one right here, this one top 5. This one top 5 greatest games on Crashbox. Crashbox top 5 greatest games. This would get a Grammy for being it. Not Will Smith Grammy, like my grandma Grammy. The rattlesnake, right, wakes up, plays a very melodic tune on its flute. I'm gonna call it a flute because it's a flute. It's like a trumpet, but without the trumpet. But it's a flute with the trumpet. I don't know what instrument that is. I'm not one of those weird band kids. I don't do them things. And then some words flow out of it, and it makes a random riddle. And a nice narrator lady, she reads it to us. She be like, "Rattlesnake, as you stumped," so to speak. And then the rattlesnake, he keep on playing. He keep on swinging his legs. He keep on playing his little flute. And then out of nowhere, just a random weird guy just comes out of a basket, spins out, does some dances. And then he reaches down his basket and he pulls out a gun! Oh my God! Get down and float it! I'm joking. He pulls out his own flute and he reveals the answer, and then everyone falls back to sleep, and that's it. The lady probably said some bad riddle, had something good to riddle, but everyone go back to sleep. Let me give y'all one of my favorite riddles. Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? Give y'all sick. I'm gonna get y'all sick. Okay, y'all ready? Because he got a hole in one. That's funny. You know what? So funny, in fact, I'm gonna give y'all another one. What invention allows you to walk through walls? I'm gonna give y'all a second again. A door. Yeah, he funny. Yeah, that's funny. Radio Scramble. We got another top 5, right? Number 5, ER. We got a top 5. Radio Scramble. It's a radio show hosted by Jumping Johnny Jumbo. That's how you gotta say it. You can't say it, no, but you can't say Jumping Johnny Jumbo. It's Jumping Johnny Jumbo. On the radio show, it plays ads, songs, some news sections too. Every commercial ad segment is based around a scrambled up word. And your job is to guess that word. The ad gives you hints around the words. Like if they have apple scrambled up, they're like, the doctor away keeps, a apple a day keeps a doctor away. Yeah, baby, I love eating apples. And yeah, that's how you guess that.
Wow. Naked grandma!
But what I like about the show is the aesthetic. Now this man, Jumping Johnny Jumbo, has cracked out his mom, boy. He be swinging his body, spinning. He is every single person that isn't a singer. He's the co-worker, he's the sports guy, he's the ad, he's everything. But he just switches up his voice. I think he's mentally insane. But I'm not a doctor, so I can't diagnose it. And also, speaking of Jumping Johnny Jumbo, in season 1, episode 21, I think he might be the first example of sticking at your gut for the rest of it. Yo, you guys, 10 seconds. So if you would ask me how to describe 10 seconds before I started writing this video, I would say, imagine the word standing, right? And then you put it on top of the word business. And what would that get you? Standing on business. But apparently, there's an actual name and definition for these puzzles. It's called a rebus puzzle. A rebus puzzle is a picture representation of a name, work, or phrase. It's also another strong visual game, so I'm gonna give you a little clip. Boom.
Who's on first?
Mugshots. In mugshots, you help a detective named Verity listen to suspects' testimonies, right? To find out which suspect is telling the truth and which one is a liar. There's about 5 suspects. One of those 5 is telling the truth. The rest of the 4 is trying to run you astray, my boy. They trying to make you turn up. Some of them are obvious, and some of them are just not so obvious. Let me give y'all an obvious one. Hey, Verity, I couldn't have done the crime. I was at the zoo, and I seen this crazy seal get shot out of a cannon. It was so cool. Now, we can obviously tell that is a lie, because seals don't get shot up at cannons at zoos. Zoos are meant to protect love animals. Sometimes. They're in smaller enclosures than they would be in the wild. Sometimes, right? They're just not the same as a circus. But they could also say, hey, Verity, I went to go see Vincent van Gogh's latest painting, the Mona Lisa, in the Vatican, right? Now, I made it sound stupid, but I don't know paintings, so how am I supposed to guess that? But if you can find the one that is telling the truth, then it's obvious that everyone else is lying, right? Yeah, visual game, look at it. Mwah. Think Tank. Now, Think Tank, That's so fire hell. It's another 5-5er top fiver. So we got my boy, Captain Bob, and he's jamming in his shop. And all he wants to do is get back to his beautiful home of Jamaica. And to help, we have to find out what 3 things have in common before the clues go down the drain. Yeah. Okay, so one of the ones that really sticks to me. What does a circus, a wedding ring, and Saturn all have in common? I'm gonna give y'all a bit of seconds.
A circus? A married couple? And the planet Saturn?
They all have rings. A circus has a ring, a wedding has a ring, and Saturn has rings. Yeah. Haunted house party. So imagine a haunted house, but imagine a random not alive historical person walking around the house saying random facts or hints about their lives. But let's say I was the guest. He would say like, he was the funniest man alive. He was also known as the world's greatest chef, and he was one of the most slept on YouTubers. And I was like, it's me, Ayolo. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, so due to time restraints and not wanting to make a video of me just talking for over 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to cut this in 2-parter, right? So yeah, I love y'all. Peace out. See y'all next part, next week, this week. Who knows?